third and goal. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Ryan. And he's caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Travis Kelce